Welcome to Let's Talk Meshing's Tutorial Tuesday, where we show you how to use a feature in just a couple of minutes. Today we're looking at Frameworks, which was released in version 18.1. I have the eSave tutorial imported. It's highly recommended for learning about frameworks. First, let's go to the View menu, pull all the way down to Panels. I'll pull right over to Frameworks to activate the Frameworks panel. When you're in this panel, you're selecting only frameworks. That's important to remember. If you need to select individual entities or components of the grid, you need to switch to another tab such as the list in order to select, for instance, blocks or domains. Back on the frameworks panel, let's look at a couple of tools that we have to work with frameworks. Frameworks are ideally suited and designed to facilitate the creation of components and grids, maintaining them separately so you don't have to worry about entity duplication, removal, and also for performing transformations of those components relative to each other. Let's look at a tool specifically for facilitating transformations, and that's the attachment points tool under tasks. I already have an attachment point defined for the eSave vehicle. If I select it, I can see the primary pieces of information necessary to define it are its location, shown in red in the display window, its normal, which is shown in orange in the display window, and a forward direction vector, which is shown in yellow. I can edit the values if I need to, and of course I can delete it or create a new attachment point. Let's cancel out of this and go back to the Frameworks panel itself. One thing that I want to make sure that I'm setting properly before doing a transformation is to make sure that the framework that I wish to remain fixed during a transformation is currently the active framework. And in this instance, you can see by the green chevron that my eSave or my root framework is active. So to do that, I'm going to click on the intermediate framework labeled GBU12 Transform, come down to Tasks again and select Transform this time. And I can see that I have two attachment points already defined, one for the vehicle, one for the store. All I have to do is expand the list and select each of the attachment points individually, and the store is automatically transformed to its new location by aligning the location of the attachment points, aligning their forward directions, and making their normal directions point in opposite orientations. If you like this video, be sure to click the thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. If you have any questions or comments, drop us a line down below or connect with us on Twitter, which is linked in the description. Thank you all and have a pleasant Tuesday.